Hello, I would like to make a video. I hope this is going to be making sense, but I'm trying to understand the cultural differences between Quebec and Ontario because there is a very big difference. Uh, in Toronto, I always get the same type of reaction from the people that I meet, and it's always getting me stuck. It doesn't make me move forward. It does. It's like shut up, and it's like nothing moves. Uh, and so yeah, it makes me feel like I'm kind of down in a pit, like the big creative block that I was talking about. Uh, when I try to express my situation, the response is never. It's like what I say doesn't make any sense or is not heard. So I'm becoming like very angry about being in Ontario because it's making me ruin my life. So I just want to go back to Quebec right now. And one of the things that got me to think about that is that my roommate is from Venezuela, and they have a very different culture over there as well. One that is collectivism. I think the Filipinos are also like that when I was talking to Luis because there's many cultures in Toronto. And I happened to be talking about that to him. And when I talk about him, he never thinks of himself as a one person. He never thinks of himself as unique individual. He always thinks of himself about one in millions. So he doesn't think that there's any difference between him and the next person and all the people that are living in the city. He sees that it's just one part of the collective. And so say we were talking about he's referring to himself, but what he's actually saying is we, like the population of the Philippines, for example. It's just one person. So that's why I guess that everybody looks the same because everybody is the same. It's just one unit. But anyway, uh, I usually get the same sentence thrown at me whenever I want to start socializing, or because in Quebec we have a lot of storytelling, and of course we enjoy speaking and talking, especially in French. So we are sitting around and talking about, I don't know, we can, like, there's an oral tradition, and this is coming from old back, way back then, and it's like this time of socializing is an important time. But in Toronto, that doesn't exist. It's like, okay, get to the point. If it doesn't give you any money or it doesn't benefit me with a paycheck, then what's the point? You're just wasting time. You're not working. You're lazy. And I get this. The first thing that people would respond, Ontarians, is, "Have you any plans for your retirement?" I hope that you're saving up money for your retirement because you're gonna be in trouble. Uh, Other than that, they would say, "What's your achievement? What's your achievement in the education? What's your achievement in the job? What type of title do you have?" Uh, as a Quebecois, I never put emphasis on my title. That is not being humble to be talking about your achievements, or even if I did achieve big things, I don't want to be bragging about it. So there's that humility mindset that, okay, the job is not what we're gonna be focusing on. But I see that Ontarians are losers in that because their main love in life is their achievements and their productivity, and they don't have that space where we can just sit and talk. And so it's like it's not when I in social in Quebec, it's more like organic. Like, okay, well, you start having a little exchange here and there, you see that the person is receptive, and there you drop into that conversation, or fun, having fun together, being invited to different things. Like I was saying, that there's big emphasis on financing programs. The government is financing programs, so you can be involved in it, and then you're always enjoying taking advantage of what is that you can have fun together. As for Ontario, it's much more individualistic. That if you're asking for help or requiring something, people are gonna be like, ha 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 ha, and they don't help you. So it's like it's much more competitive. And if you're like, it's a big race, and if number your number is ahead of the other person, if he says, "I need help to get to where you are," the person is not gonna help because it's a race and they want to win. So uh, that is completely opposite of solidarity, uh, and so it's impossible to get anybody to help you. So that makes you feel like, at least me, it makes me feel like I'm a turtle on my back. I can't move. It's just, okay, well, I'm gonna put some effort, but it's no point. It's not making me move because I'm on my back. So I need somebody who's gonna flip me, so I can move forward. Uh, for the Venezuelan person that is here, it's a completely different mindset, because I'm very surprised that he's helping me. He's feeding me. He's giving me money, financial aid. He, I'm not. He's not. I'm not relying on the government to help me. He's helping me as an individual. I never experienced that before, because there's a very close proximity between the people in that culture, and it's normal to help each other out. And I thought that that's great. That's really helpful, uh, because your focus isn't on achieving things or beating the competition or playing rough and getting ahead, even if you're nasty to people, or you're people are not disposable. The relationships and interactions are very much valued, and the focus is, if you're socializing, you're having a good day, and personal happiness is not based on your achievements. So if I'm thinking about when I was growing up, and I had that click moment, that it's like, okay, well, if you're not helping me achieve a better status, get more money, have a better position, beat the competition, if you're not helping me grow in my career or personal growth, then you're useless. It's like you can just, but in Venezuela and other cultures, I think in Europe, it's like, well, you're valuable for being a person. You don't have to be productive. You don't have to be achieving big things. You don't have to be driven towards goals. You can be loved for who you are. And if that means that you are not doing anything and you're sleeping all day, that's fine. There's no shame to that. There's no guilt about that. about, okay, well, you need to be working. So it's funny to see that there's no judgment. There's the dog here that's sleeping all day, and he says that's what he likes to do. So let him do that. And he's a he's an older person, so I guess we should respect and take care of him. He says he doesn't like Canada because there's many people on the street. Nobody takes care of them. There's drugs users in public that nobody's helping them. I guess they don't have that in Venezuela, and they're not taking care of the older people. When somebody gets to a point, to an age where they're seen as useless, dispensable, uh, they're gonna be pushed aside. And uh, I guess in their culture, they have the tradition of taking care of those people. Uh, and as for Ontario versus Quebec has much more help from the government with programs because they have more taxes. So in Ontario, it's very dry. So either you're working or you're receiving the full amount. There's no in between. There's no. It's just that's the rule. It's like a square. It's clear cut. There's no hidden path that you can take. No, it's what you see was what you get, and it's plain. It's like that. It's like that. So yeah, yeah, very big difference between Ontario and Quebec, and I miss Quebec every day. I miss Quebec. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you. Bye.